Something new here. I have a bed that I'm putting together, and I know some people don't know how to put it together or don't know how to read the directions, so I'm gonna help whoever I can out by making this video. So let me get unpacked and I'll show you the rest. So the first step is to lay everything out: backboard, sideboard, footboard. And as I showed you in the beginning, it was a chest and a bed. So I'm gonna start on the chest first and walk you guys through that, and then I'll do the bed. Next is to look at all the bolts and sizes and make sure the number count is correct, like I did right here, just so you don't run into any problems later and everything is smoothly and time goes by perfectly. So this one's a little simpler than other ones. Right here it says A, so A goes into each corner of the walls. And this is the right and left, so A, and then that's what hooks in. So I go to A, and then I have them all like A, and then B, and then C, so everything's perfect. So I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna use 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So this is the final product. This is the chest. So I put everything in, I locked it in, and then I tighten the butt. But make sure you tighten it with your fingers so much to where it fits snug, because if you don't have a drill gun, then it's gonna be a harder time and a longer time. So now I'm gonna pop these in right here. I'll pop that in and then put the 4 screws. These 4 screws right here. So like that. So I pop these 4 screws in, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, so the bottom doesn't come back up. And now it says do that, and then C, D, and E, so they're the 2 washers, and that's the 3rd bolts. These ones, 16. So I'm gonna do that right now. 4, 4, 4, and 4. So I'm gonna show you. This is what they want. They want this on all of them. The little locking nut goes on first, and then the big washer. So all of them are gonna look like this. And so I did all of them, made them all like that. If you don't have enough money to buy a gun like this one or any other one, these Allen keys are nice. The ball helps you screw it in on the side. I'll show you. See, that one has the ball, and this side does not have a ball. And this does. This helps you when like this. You can move it over like that, and you can still tighten it. It's nice. So I tightened everything down, and here's a demonstration of what I'm talking about. See how you can, some of them are fixed and you can't pass, but this has the ball, so you can turn it like that. And you can still tighten it sideways on an angle. The remaining screws are going to be what's left, and here are the directions, but it goes on like this, like that. The wall's on the outside, and this one goes on like this. Just like that. I thought this was meant something to where I could lock it in place, but it's not. They make the same pieces for multiple different beds. Okay, so I just put the last screws in. Right there, like that. And then like this. It's nice. Yeah. Like that. Bam. The next part is the bed. Normally I lay everything out like this, as I showed you earlier. That way it's easier. And I got started already. I put the E, the F, and the G together right here. And I'm gonna put these on. So what I'll do is I'll lift this up. You're gonna take this one and slide it in. Just like so. I'll do it on both sides. This is sideways, one's down there. So that's what I just did. And if you look on the back side, is the screws. Those are the 6 screws. And then I'll put screws, 2 screws right here. I'll show you that next, and the footboard. And they go into there. And I think these get the regular long screws. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So actually these go in the boards in the middle that connect this to this, those boards right here. So what go in here are D, and that's 20, and they all get a locking nut and a washer. So I did that already, and I'm gonna put them in here. And that's what those long boards are gonna screw into. So then I'm gonna do that to 1, 2, then later I'm gonna connect these, I'll show you. And then I'm gonna do the other side as well, the same way. The next part, I finished all that. C. So I got all the C's. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So I got them here. I'm about to put these like that. The footboard, the headboard. I'm gonna do this on this side and do that on the other side. So the tools I used for this project is this. I didn't touch that except for at the end. I'm just gonna use it for this. I'll show you. And it comes with its own set of tools. And now that's the other side. This is the footboard. And then I gotta screw these on with B. So A, B, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and do exactly as it says. Make sure these holes are in the front. Just like that. Holes in the front. Just like that. Just like it says. I finished this just like it said with the 2 holes. And here is the part that I'm going to use the screws on, the sharp screws. But I like to skip a step and start here, use A's because I'm right here and I can just pop the A's in real quick and put the bed together. And those boards are last because they go on the top of this and rest. So I can rest them all on the top of this and put this together real quick. So here's 2 more A's. The first one's A, and then I can put them in here. Because just like the other side, these go on this, and then the bed will be up. So I'm going to do that real quick for all 4 sides. Put it together, tighten it down, and show you. The reason why I skipped this step is because I only have this left. And this, and then the boards go across, and everything's together. So I can lay the boards across and pop these in and screw it down at the same time. And here are the screws. So everything would be easy. I tighten that up. See? You got this. Then I'll lay them all like that. Like that. And then I'll pop the pointy screws in there. And the legs go on that. And bam. So this is the final product. And I put the screws in there. That's why I skipped this step, because it's more easy. I can do that and save time. And there it is.